Hey everyone, welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge. Today we're diving into the fascinating story behind Richard Mille. Richard Mille is in a league of its own. These watches can cost more than mansions. How did this brand become a favorite among the ultra-wealthy and celebrities? Stay tuned as we uncover 15 things you didn't know about Richard Mille. Hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible content. Picture this. Richard Mille before he was sketching his first watch design on a bar of soap. That's right, a bar of soap. His passion for watches led him to carve his vision on anything. Mille took his prototype to Swiss watchmaking and assembled a top team. They turned his soap carving into the intricate, high-tech watches known today. Have you ever noticed how Richard Mille watches have this sleek, almost futuristic look to them? Well, there's a reason for that. Richard Mille is a huge fan of Formula One racing and high-performance cars. He uses similar materials like titanium and carbon fiber, which are super strong and lightweight, just like in race cars. So when you wear a Richard Mille, you're not just wearing a watch, you're basically wearing a piece of racing technology on your wrist. You know how they say, it's all about who you know? In the world of luxury watches, that couldn't be more true. Richard Mille needed a powerhouse partner to break into the market. And who better than Audemars Piguet, a respected name in Swiss watchmaking? This partnership was huge for Mille. It gave him access to incredible craftsmanship and top-tier materials. You might think Richard Mille, a legend in the watch world, had been designing watches since he was a kid, right? Well, here's the kicker: Mille didn't launch his brand until he was 50. Before that, he worked with big names like Seiko and Mauboussin. But he had this drive to create something groundbreaking. So at 50, he took a massive leap and built his own brand. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price tag on these watches. Richard Mille timepieces are known for their, shall we say, exclusive pricing, but there's one watch that takes the cake, the RM056 Sapphire. This watch costs a whopping $1.98 million. The case is made entirely from a single block of sapphire crystal. Only 5 of these watches were ever made, making them ultra-rare and highly sought after by collectors. Launching a luxury watch brand is no easy feat, even with Audemars Piguet backing you up. He faced unexpected technical difficulties on his first watch line. Mille is a perfectionist. He refused to release a product below his high standards. So, he delayed the launch by a year. Mille knew his reputation was on the line and wouldn't compromise. So, we've established that Richard Mille is a visionary, right? But he's also a risk-taker. He used his own money to launch his brand. For his first watch, the RM001 Tourbillon, he poured everything into it. Developing a high-end watch is not cheap. The RM001's production cost was significantly higher than others, but Mille was determined to create something exceptional. It's no secret that Switzerland is the mecca of watchmaking. And while Richard Mille is based in Switzerland, there's a fun fact about him that not a lot of people know. Even though he could save a ton of money by paying taxes in Switzerland, Mille insists on paying his taxes in France. Why? Because he's deeply patriotic and wants to support his home country. Okay, let's talk about some of the people who actually wear these incredible watches. One of Richard Mille's most famous brand ambassadors is none other than tennis legend Rafael Nadal. This guy actually wears a Richard Mille watch during his matches. In fact, during the French Open, Nadal sported an RM2703, a watch that costs a cool $850,000. But here's the really impressive part. This watch weighs only 20 grams. It's so light that Nadal says it doesn't affect his game at all. Richard Mille doesn't just partner with anyone. He seeks out individuals who embody the same values of precision, performance, and pushing boundaries. Take Formula One driver Felipe Massa, for example. Mille and Massa have been working together for years, and their partnership is a testament to the durability and reliability of Richard Mille watches. Mille actually requires his ambassadors, from athletes to celebrities, to wear their watches during competitions and events. In the world of luxury watches, it's not uncommon for brands to sign endorsement deals with celebrities and athletes who, let's be honest, probably don't even wear the watch on a regular basis. But Richard Mille does things differently. He insists that all his brand ambassadors, whether they're Formula One drivers, golfers or tennis stars, actually wear their Richard Mille watches during their performances. It's a testament to the brand's commitment to creating watches that are not only beautiful but also incredibly durable and reliable. You might think that with all the hype surrounding Richard Mille watches, the brand must be churning out timepieces by the thousands to meet demand, right? Well, not quite. In 2017, Richard Mille produced around 4,000 watches. That's it. Richard Mille has always maintained that he wants to focus on quality over quantity. Each watch is meticulously handcrafted using the finest materials and cutting-edge technology. When most companies launch a new product, they spend months, sometimes even years, conducting market research, analyzing trends, and figuring out what consumers want. But Richard Mille? Nope, not this guy. He said it himself. He doesn't believe in traditional market research. Instead, he trusts his gut, his passion, and his unwavering belief in innovation. Here's a story that shows you the kind of guy Richard Mille is. Back in 2013, during the Tour de France, Mille was watching cycling legend Mark Cavendish compete, and he was so impressed by Cavendish's determination and athleticism that he decided to give him a gift. Not just any gift, though. Mille personally handed Cavendish his own RM011 Philippe Massa watch, a timepiece worth tens of thousands of dollars. Richard Mille is all about pushing the limits of what's possible in watchmaking. And in 2017 he did just that with the RM50 03 McLaren F1. This watch is a feat of engineering, a masterpiece of design, and it holds a pretty impressive title, the lightest split-seconds chronograph ever created. The RM50 03 weighs just 40 grams, achieved by using cutting-edge materials like graphene. So there you have it. 15 things you probably didn't know about Richard Mille, the brand that's revolutionized luxury watches. From humble beginnings to creating million-dollar timepieces worn by top athletes, Richard Mille's journey inspires anyone who dares to dream big. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more. Until next time, keep hustling and stay curious.